Let's be honest, budgeting can feel overwhelming, especially when you're a millennial juggling rent, student loans, side hustles, and a social life. Add inflation, economic uncertainty, and the pressure to have it all by age 30. And it's no wonder most millennials feel broke. But here's the truth. You don't need a six-figure salary to take control of your money. You need a system, discipline, and a few smart budgeting hacks that actually work in real life. The goal isn't just about cutting coffee or skipping brunch. It's about creating a sustainable lifestyle where your money serves you. These 10 hacks are built for the modern millennial who wants to stretch every dollar, eliminate debt, and build wealth, even if you're starting from zero. Today we will talk about 10 budgeting hacks every broke millennial needs to know. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Use the 50/30/20 rule with a twist. The 50/30/20 rule is a classic for a reason. It's simple. Spend 50% of your income on needs, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings or debt. But here's the twist. If you're broke, flip the ratio. Try 50% needs, 20% wants, and 30% towards saving and debt payoff. It's aggressive, yes, but it forces you to live slightly below your means and build a cushion faster. You can use budgeting apps like YNAB, You Need a Budget, or Mint to automate this breakdown. Or set up separate bank accounts and divide your paycheck as soon as it hits. 2. Track every dollar like it owes you rent. Most millennials have no idea where their money actually goes. That $8 slide, $13 DoorDash fee, $17 streaming subscription, and $40 impulse buy on Amazon all add up. Tracking every dollar, even for 1 month, can be a financial wake-up call. Use spreadsheets, pen and paper, or budgeting apps like Pocket Guard or Every Dollar. The goal isn't just to see your spending, but to identify leaks. Once you know your patterns, you can adjust without feeling deprived. Think of it like calorie tracking for your wallet. 3. Create a no-spend challenge, but make it fun. One of the most effective ways to reset your finances is to do a no-spend challenge, even for just 1 week. The rules are simple. No non-essential purchases. That means no eating out, no shopping, no random subscriptions. The twist is to make it fun. Turn it into a game with a friend. Keep a visual tracker. Reward yourself at the end by putting the saved amount towards something meaningful, like your emergency fund or debt payoff. You'll be shocked at how much you can save and how your spending habits shift after even a short challenge. 4. Automate everything, so you don't trust yourself. Willpower is a terrible budgeting tool. Automation is your best friend. Set up automatic transfers on payday. Send money directly to savings, debt, and investment accounts before you can touch it. Use tools like Chime or Ally Bank to create sub-savings accounts for specific goals, emergency fund, rent, vacation, etc. When you automate, you're saving and investing without even thinking about it. This removes the temptation to overspend and helps you consistently build good habits over time. 5. Build a broke-proof emergency fund. Even if you're broke now, having $500 to $1,000 set aside can change everything. It prevents you from spiraling into debt every time your car breaks down, your pet needs a vet visit, or you lose your job. Start small. Stash away $5 to $10 a week if you have to. Sell something on Facebook Marketplace, take on a weekend gig, or use cashback apps to jumpstart it. Keep this fund in a high-yield savings account so it's separate and slightly harder to access. It's not about the amount, it's about having a safety net. 6. Meal prep like your budget depends on it, because it does. Food is one of the biggest spending traps for broke millennials. Between eating out, takeout, and grocery shopping without a plan, it's easy to blow hundreds a month. Meal prepping doesn't mean boring food or hours in the kitchen. Start with batch cook basics: rice, roasted veggies, grilled chicken that you can mix and match. Shop with a list, buy in bulk when it makes sense, and avoid grocery stores when you're hungry. Use TikTok and YouTube for cheap meal ideas that are actually delicious. Not only will you save money, but you'll eat healthier too. 7. Ditch the debt, but start with the smallest first. If you're drowning in debt, especially high-interest credit cards, you need a plan. The snowball method works well for motivation. Pay off your smallest debt first, regardless of interest rate. Then roll that payment into the next one. Watching debt disappear builds momentum and confidence. Use apps like Undebt It or Tally to organize your debts. Call credit card companies and ask for lower interest rates. It works more often than you'd think. And stop adding new debt. Use debit cards or cash only until you're back in control. 8. Say goodbye to subscription overload. Millennials are the subscription generation, and we're bleeding cash because of it. Netflix, Spotify, Apple Music, Hulu, Canva, Amazon Prime, Peloton, Duolingo, the list goes on. Sit down once a month and audit your subscriptions. Ask, do I use this? Do I need this? Can I share it with someone? Cancel or pause anything that's not essential. Use tools like Rocket Money or Trim to detect and cancel unused subscriptions automatically. 9. Start a side hustle that doesn't burn you out. If you're budgeting down to the last dollar, more income is the long-term solution. But not all side hustles are created equal. Focus on ones that align with your skills or interests: freelancing, selling digital products, tutoring online, dog walking, or even flipping thrift store finds. The key is to pick something sustainable that doesn't make you hate your life. Use that income to pay off debt faster, invest, or build up your emergency fund. 10. Reward yourself, but strategically. Budgeting doesn't mean misery. If you cut out every joy in life, you'll rebel eventually. Instead, plan intentional splurges. Set aside a small amount monthly for guilt-free fun. Use cashback rewards for treats. Hit a savings goal, treat yourself. Paid off a credit card. Celebrate cheaply. Budgeting is like dieting. Sustainability wins. The goal isn't to be cheap forever. It's to be free from financial stress, debt, and paycheck-to-paycheck cycles. Why mindset matters just as much as math. Most people think budgeting is all about numbers, but in reality, your mindset drives your money. If you believe you're always going to be broke, live paycheck to paycheck, or that money is hard to get, you'll subconsciously make that your reality. Start shifting the narrative. View budgeting as a tool for freedom, not restriction. Celebrate small wins. Every time you save $20, every debt payment you make, every week you stay within your limits. Those wins stack. Follow creators and financial educators who inspire you. Read books like I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi or The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Make it a lifestyle, not a one-time fix. The most powerful thing you can do is stop treating budgeting like a short-term diet. It's a lifestyle. That doesn't mean you're stuck clipping coupons forever. It means you build a life where your money aligns with your values. Whether that's traveling more, starting a business, helping your family, or buying your first home, every budgeting decision becomes a step toward those goals. Review your budget monthly. Adjust, improve, celebrate progress. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.